Your mind holds a power so incredible, most people never realize it exists. Right now, as you're listening to these words, there's a wounded part of you waiting to be healed. That younger version of yourself, carrying pain, doubt, and trauma, is ready for transformation. Many try to bury their past, push it down, or run from it. But what if the very thing you're running from holds the key to your freedom? The ancient wisdom and modern science agree on one extraordinary truth. Speaking to your past self isn't just possible. It's the gateway to profound healing. You're about to discover a revolutionary approach that goes beyond traditional healing methods. This isn't about positive thinking or forcing yourself to get over it. This is about a deep, permanent transformation that removes trauma at its root. The method I'm sharing today has helped countless people break free from years of emotional pain. It's backed by research in neuroplasticity and emotional healing. But unlike lengthy therapy sessions or complicated techniques, this approach is something you can start using today in the privacy of your own space. Your past self is waiting for this conversation, and by the time we're done here, you'll know exactly how to have it. Pain doesn't come from nowhere. Deep within each person lies a collection of memories, experiences, and emotions, all carried forward through time. Right now, inside you, lives every version of who you've been. From childhood tears to teenage fears, each moment shaped how you move through life today. Inside our minds, past experiences don't follow normal rules of time. What happened years ago can feel as fresh as yesterday, especially when triggered by similar situations or emotions. That small child who felt rejected, that teenager who faced betrayal, they're all still present, influencing reactions and decisions in ways we might not consciously realize. Trauma works like invisible strings, pulling reactions from deep inside without warning. When someone's words hit too close to home, when rejection feels overwhelming, when fear paralyzes progress, it's often not about present circumstances at all. It's those past versions of ourselves responding to old wounds that never properly healed. Many people walk through life wondering why they react so strongly to certain situations, why specific words cut deeper than others, or why particular scenarios trigger intense emotional responses. These reactions aren't random. They're echoes from moments when younger versions of ourselves needed protection, understanding, or simply someone to listen. Meeting these past versions requires gentle curiosity rather than judgment. They hold wisdom about survival, about resilience, about what it means to keep going despite overwhelming odds. Each part of your past self developed specific ways to protect you, to help you survive, to shield you from pain, even if those methods may no longer serve your present reality. Healing begins when we recognize these younger versions aren't adversaries to overcome, but allies waiting to be acknowledged. They've been carrying heavy emotional burdens, using outdated protection mechanisms, waiting for someone to finally understand their purpose. It's not about erasing or suppressing these parts. It's about honoring their role in your story while offering them new ways to exist in your present life. Starting today, shifting perspective allows profound transformation. Looking at past experiences through eyes of wisdom rather than wounds opens doorways to deep healing. Those parts of you aren't broken. They're waiting to be integrated into who you're becoming. Mirrors hold power beyond simple reflection. They create a sacred space where healing conversations become possible. Standing in front of a mirror transforms into more than just seeing physical appearance. It becomes a portal to connect with every version of who you've been. Finding private time and space allows this technique to work its deepest magic. Pick a moment when interruptions won't break the delicate connection being built. Morning silence or late evening quiet often provides perfect conditions for this transformative practice. Soft lighting helps create a gentle atmosphere, making it easier to stay present with whatever emotions surface. Speaking directly to reflection opens pathways previously blocked by judgment or fear. Words start flowing naturally, as if meeting an old friend who knows every detail of life's journey. Those eyes looking back contain wisdom from every age lived through. They know each tear shed, each victory celebrated, each moment of doubt overcome. Establishing physical comfort plays a crucial role in this practice. Tension held in shoulders, jaw, or anywhere else can block emotional flow. Taking few deep breaths while maintaining gentle eye contact with reflection helps release physical barriers. Some people find sitting more comfortable than standing, allowing longer periods of connection without distraction. During mirror conversations, faces often reveal expressions never noticed before, subtle shifts that tell stories words might miss. Watching these micro-expressions provides valuable clues about which topics need most attention. Sometimes tears flow unexpectedly, sometimes smiles emerge from nowhere. Each reaction guides toward areas requiring deeper healing work. Words spoken aloud carry different weight than thoughts kept inside. Mirror technique harnesses power of voiced emotions, allowing buried feelings to finally surface and be heard. Speaking truth while looking into own eyes creates unprecedented level of self-honesty. It becomes harder to hide from pain when directly facing it. Mirror work goes beyond simple self-talk or affirmations. It creates real-time feedback loop between present awareness and past experiences. Each session builds stronger bridge between who you were and who you're becoming. Over time, resistance naturally melts away as trust develops between different parts of self. Starting small helps build comfort with process. Even few minutes daily creates foundation for deeper work ahead. Consistency matters more than duration. Regular brief connections often prove more powerful than occasional long sessions. Words carry immense power to heal or hurt, especially when speaking to wounded parts within ourselves. Specific phrases act like keys, unlocking doors to deep emotional healing that logical thinking alone cannot reach. Speaking with compassion changes neural pathways, creating new connections where old pain once lived. Gentle language opens hearts that judgment kept closed. Instead of saying, "Why did you let that happen?" shifting to, "You did what you could with what you knew," creates space for healing. Rather than, "You should have known better," try, "I see how hard that moment was for you." Each compassionate phrase builds trust between present awareness and past experiences. Speaking softly to inner wounds requires patience. Words like, "I hear you," "You're safe now," and "I'm here with you" form bridges across time. These simple phrases, spoken with genuine feeling, reach places within that have waited years to be acknowledged. Adding, "I understand why you felt that way," validates experiences that may have been dismissed or minimized. Certain words block healing progress. Phrases containing should, must, or have to often carry judgment that pushes past selves away. "Why can't you just get over it?" Or "stop being so sensitive," reinforce old wounds rather than healing them. Removing these harsh phrases makes room for gentler dialogue. "I forgive you" holds special healing power when directed inward. Many carry guilt or shame about past actions or reactions, not realizing they did their best with tools available then. Forgiveness doesn't mean approving past actions. It means releasing burden of self-judgment that keeps wounds fresh. Speaking truth with kindness allows both strength and vulnerability to coexist. Phrases like, "I honor your survival," and "you found ways to keep going," acknowledge resilience while making space for pain that comes with it. "Thank you for protecting me" recognizes good intentions behind even difficult behaviors. Repeating healing phrases daily rewires neural pathways previously stuck in trauma responses. Each gentle word spoken creates new possibilities for connection and growth. Over time, inner dialogue naturally shifts from criticism to compassion, from judgment to understanding. Silent compassion holds equal power. Sometimes simply sitting with past self, offering loving presence without words, provides deepest healing. In these quiet moments, hearts communicate what words might miss. Allowing space between phrases lets healing sink deeper into consciousness. Inside minds, time flows differently than on clocks and calendars. Creating mental bridges to past moments allows direct connection with younger versions of self, those precious parts still carrying emotional weight from long ago. Timeline visualization opens doorways through which healing can finally flow. Sitting quietly, eyes closed, breathing steadily creates perfect conditions for this powerful practice. Mental timelines might appear straight, curved, or spiral. Each person sees them uniquely. Some notice colors, others feel textures, while many sense emotional markers along their personal path. All forms work equally well for healing purposes. Moving attention backward through time feels like gentle floating, rather than harsh jumping between memories. Starting from present moment, awareness naturally finds significant points where younger selves wait to be acknowledged. These points often glow brighter or feel more intense than surrounding timeline areas. Finding specific moments happens naturally once timeline becomes clear. Perhaps age 7 appears particularly vivid, or teenage years draw attention strongly. Following inner guidance leads exactly where healing needs to focus. Those moments choosing themselves usually hold keys to current life patterns. Approaching each younger self requires gentleness and patience. Creating safe spaces within visualization allows trust to develop naturally. Some find it helpful to envision protective bubbles of light surrounding both present and past selves during these encounters. Others prefer imagining comfortable rooms or peaceful outdoor settings. During timeline work, emotions might surface unexpectedly. Tears, anger, joy, all belong in this healing space. Each feeling represents another piece of story finally being heard. Allowing emotions without trying to change them creates deeper healing opportunities. Physical sensations often accompany timeline experiences. Tingles, warmth, pressure, body responds when connecting across time. These sensations guide attention toward areas needing more care. Following bodily wisdom leads naturally through healing process. Distance between present self and past moments can be adjusted within visualization. Moving closer allows deeper connection, while stepping back provides perspective when needed. Complete control over distance helps maintain emotional safety throughout process. Markers along timeline might shift or change appearance after each healing session. What once looked dark might begin glowing softly. What felt heavy might become lighter. These changes reflect real healing taking place within neural pathways and emotional body. Building familiarity with personal timeline strengthens ability to navigate between different life phases smoothly. Each visit makes path clearer, connections stronger, healing deeper. Regular practice develops natural skill at finding and healing specific moments when needed. Moving through inner healing requires clear pathways of communication with past selves. Structured dialogue creates safe containers where deep emotions can finally surface and transform. Each conversation opens new doors toward freedom from old pain. Starting dialogue flows naturally when asking, "What do you need right now?" Rather than assuming or guessing, direct questions allow authentic answers to emerge. Listening deeply without interrupting gives space for long-buried truths to rise. Sometimes answers come in words, sometimes in feelings, sometimes in subtle body sensations. Simple questions often reveal profound insights. What felt scary then? What would help you feel safe? What do you wish someone had said? Each question gently guides conversation deeper into healing territory. Patience between questions allows full answers to form naturally. Following emotional threads leads to core wounds ready for healing. When younger self speaks of specific incidents, asking, "How did that make you feel?" opens doors to deeper understanding. Adding, "What would you like to say about that?" gives voice to previously silenced parts. Writing dialogues in journal form helps track subtle shifts and changes over time. Some find speaking aloud works better, while others prefer silent mental conversation. All methods equally valid. Choosing what feels most natural ensures consistent practice. Certain responses might surprise conscious mind. Anger, where sadness was expected, relief instead of pain, laughter through tears. Welcoming all responses without judgment allows authentic healing to unfold naturally. Each unexpected response carries wisdom about true healing needs. Resistance sometimes appears during dialogue process. Parts may stay silent, answers might feel blocked, emotions could seem frozen. These moments signal areas needing extra gentleness and patience. Saying, "I'll wait here with you until you're ready," creates safety for resistant parts to open gradually. Setting regular dialogue times builds trust between different aspects of self. Morning check-ins might focus on setting daily intention, while evening conversations allow processing day's experiences. Consistency matters more than duration. Even brief daily connections create powerful healing momentum. Closing each dialogue session with gratitude reinforces healing bonds. Thanking younger selves for sharing, acknowledging their courage, expressing appreciation for their presence, all strengthen connection across time. Simple phrases like, "Thank you for trusting me," or "I'm glad we talked today," seal healing energy created during dialogue. Recording key insights from dialogues provides valuable reference points for future healing work. Noticing patterns, tracking changes, celebrating breakthroughs, written records reveal progress that might otherwise go unnoticed. Body wisdom holds keys to emotional healing that minds alone cannot access. Physical anchoring creates tangible connections between present safety and past experiences, building bridges through touch and movement that words might never reach. Placing one hand over heart while speaking to past self instantly creates physical connection across time. Gentle pressure reminds nervous system of present moment safety while acknowledging emotional truth from past. Heart connection bypasses mental resistance, allowing deeper healing to unfold naturally. Specific hand positions become powerful healing tools when used consistently. Right hand on heart, left hand on belly creates complete circuit of self-connection. This position activates natural, calming response in body while maintaining strong presence during emotional release work. Tapping gently on collarbone points while speaking healing phrases anchors new beliefs into physical body. Slow, rhythmic tapping mimics heartbeat patterns, creating sense of safety and connection. When combined with spoken words, tapping helps integrate healing messages at cellular level. Creating personal safety signals through touch gives immediate access to calm whenever needed. Perhaps touching thumb to first finger means "I'm safe now," or holding both hands over heart signals "I'm here with you." These simple gestures become powerful tools during challenging moments. Movement plays a vital role in anchoring healing work. Gentle swaying while speaking to past self soothes nervous system naturally. Walking meditation while maintaining inner dialogue allows stuck energy to flow more freely. Dancing with eyes closed creates space for emotional expression beyond words. Temperature changes often accompany emotional healing. Warming hands placed on tense areas brings immediate relief. Cold sensations might indicate areas needing extra attention and care. Following temperature guidance leads naturally toward next healing steps. Breathing patterns shift during deep healing work. Noticing these shifts without trying to change them provides valuable information about emotional process. Short breaths might signal anxiety from past, while deep sighs often indicate release happening naturally. Physical objects sometimes serve powerful anchoring purposes. Smooth stones held during inner work, soft fabric touched during difficult conversations, special items connecting present to past. These objects become bridges between different time periods within healing journey. Creating specific physical anchors for different emotional states builds reliable pathway back to center. One gesture might represent connection with inner child, another symbolizes adult wisdom, third calls forth natural courage. Each anchor, when practiced regularly, becomes stronger and more effective over time. Muscle memory stores both trauma and healing. Regular physical anchoring practices gradually replace tension patterns with new pathways of ease and safety. Body learns to recognize and return to these new patterns more quickly with consistent practice. Morning moments set foundations for powerful healing integration. 5 minutes upon waking, before daily demands begin, creates sacred space for connecting with past selves. Sitting quietly, acknowledging each part's presence, establishes daily rhythm of inner harmony. Simple routines build lasting transformation. While brushing teeth, meeting own eyes in mirror opens natural dialogue opportunity. During morning shower, water symbolically cleanses both physical body and emotional field. Getting dressed mindfully includes choosing colors or textures that support inner child's needs that day. Quick check-ins throughout day maintain healing momentum. Peaceful bathroom breaks become mini meditation sessions. Lunchtimes offer perfect pauses for heart-hand connection. Red traffic lights transform into opportunities for deep breathing with past self. Small moments add up to significant healing. Evening practices seal day's integration work. Writing 3 things past self would feel proud of acknowledges growth and progress. Speaking gentle words of appreciation while applying face cream or lotion creates nurturing bedtime ritual. Reading inspiring messages before sleep plants seeds for overnight healing. Emergency techniques provide immediate support when triggers arise. 2 minutes of focused breathing while holding heart center restores balance. Stepping outside for fresh air while dialoguing with past self shifts emotional state quickly. Drinking water mindfully brings attention back to present moment safety. Building consistent habits requires gentle persistence rather than rigid rules. Some days flow easily while others need extra care and patience. Accepting natural rhythms allows integration to happen organically without forcing or pushing. Tracking progress through simple notes reveals patterns over time. Monday morning feelings might differ from Friday afternoon experiences. Monthly cycles could affect emotional availability. Weather changes might influence past self's needs. Knowledge of patterns helps adapt practices accordingly. Creating personal rituals strengthens healing practice naturally. Perhaps lighting specific candle signals time for inner work. Maybe wearing particular item of clothing represents connection with past self. Certain music might facilitate deeper integration sessions. Personal touches make practices more meaningful and effective. Adjusting routines based on life demands ensures sustainable practice. Busy days might need shorter connections, while quiet weekends allow longer sessions. Travel requires flexible approaches to maintaining contact with past selves. Finding ways to adapt keeps healing momentum flowing regardless of circumstances. Celebrating small victories encourages continued practice. Noticing moments of natural calm where triggers once lived. Recognizing easier connections with previously resistant parts. Feeling spontaneous joy bubble up from healed places. Each small sign shows integration working at deeper levels. Profound shifts begin appearing subtly, like morning dew gradually transforming entire gardens. Old triggers lose their sting, showing up more like gentle reminders than overwhelming floods. Situations that once caused panic now flow past with newfound ease. These quiet changes signal deep healing taking root. Sleep patterns naturally adjust during transformation periods. Dreams might feature younger selves smiling instead of crying. Waking up feels different. Body relaxes more easily, mind settles more quickly. Morning anxiety fades into gentle alertness. night terrors gradually transform into peaceful rest. Relationships reflect inner healing progress clearly. Words that previously hurt roll off more easily. Setting boundaries happens naturally without guilt or fear. Genuine connections deepen while surface-level relationships naturally fall away. People often comment on notable shifts in presence and energy. Physical body shows transformation through unexpected changes. Chronic tension areas begin releasing without force. Digestive issues ease up naturally. Skin might clear or glow differently. Posture adjusts itself, reflecting new inner strength. Body naturally seeks movement and healthy choices. Emotional responses shift dramatically during healing journey. Reactions become responses. Panic transforms to pause. Overwhelm turns into observation. Time gaps between trigger and response gradually lengthen. Space opens up where reactivity once lived. Choice becomes available where automatic patterns once ruled. Decision-making processes reflect deeper healing integration. Intuition speaks more clearly. Wisdom rises naturally. Choices align more easily with authentic needs rather than old fear patterns. Future planning includes gentle consideration of all inner aspects rather than pushing past parts aside. Creative expression often bubbles up unexpectedly. New ideas flow more freely. Artistic impulses surface naturally. Writing feels more authentic. Movement more fluid. Voice more confident. Inner critics quiet down while innovative thoughts bloom more frequently. Money patterns shift alongside emotional healing. Spending habits naturally align with true values rather than emotional voids. Career opportunities matching authentic gifts appear more frequently. Abundance mindset develops organically through inner child healing. Spiritual connection deepens without forcing or seeking. Meditation comes more easily. Prayer flows more naturally. Sense of universal support strengthens gradually. Inner guidance speaks more clearly. Divine timing reveals itself more obviously in daily life. Time perception changes significantly during transformation. Past events feel more distant yet accessible when needed. Present moment expands, allowing fuller experience of now. Future planning carries excitement rather than anxiety. Life flows more smoothly between time periods. These signs weave together, creating tapestry of transformation, each thread unique yet connected to complete picture of healing taking place across all aspects of life experience. Speaking with past selves opens doorways to profound healing few people ever discover. Inside each person lives every version of who they've been, waiting for acknowledgement, understanding, and love. Now, armed with these powerful techniques, transformation becomes not just possible, but inevitable. Each gentle conversation with younger self builds bridges across time. Mirror work creates sacred space for truth. Timeline visualization opens pathways to stuck emotions. Physical anchoring grounds new patterns in body wisdom. Daily practices ensure lasting change takes root deeply. Healing doesn't require years of therapy or complicated techniques. Simple, consistent connection with past selves naturally dissolves trauma's grip. When approached with compassion, even deepest wounds begin transforming into sources of strength and wisdom. Right now, those younger versions wait patiently for dialogue to begin. They hold keys to freedom, joy, and authentic power, accessible through gentle practices shared today. Starting this journey marks first step toward profound transformation. If these insights resonated, hit that like button. It helps others find this healing message. Subscribe to join our community of inner healing and transformation. New videos drop weekly, each offering powerful tools for emotional freedom and personal growth. Turn these techniques into daily practice. Watch old wounds transform into wisdom. Past pain becomes pathway to power. Time to begin most important conversation, one with yourself.